I am a firm believer of the ownership of firearms, your First Amendment rights. Are the cuffs too tight on you?
No, they're fine. It's just my arm kind of cramped up.
Okay.
That's all. The cuffs are fine. They're not tight or anything.
Okay. I'm a firm believer of the First Amendment.
Like I said, you're not in any trouble. We're
Right.
we're just asking questions because you're out here taking pictures of the facility. So you would understand that's actually not normal procedure for someone. So we need to make sure you're not in any medical need or anything else like that.
No, I'm not in medical. No.
He told me that there was one right behind me. So we started to proceed that way so I can make sure, because if it is a sign they're restricting access, then I don't want to be in an area that's restricted. So when I got there, it wasn't a sign and he closed the gate.
In this clip, you'll witness a routine traffic stop spiraling into outright corruption officers, framing innocent men with fabricated accusations, tasing them without cause, and seizing them on false pretenses, all caught on body cam. Watch how they twist every detail to justify an unlawful arrest, then stay tuned to see how the real story comes to light.
Those guns on you?
I'm sorry?
Guns?
Yeah, I got my 45.
You got a pistol permit?
No, sir.
No? Okay, I want you to set that thing down real. I want the pull down.
Okay.
Put your hands up over your head.
Okay, I want to make it very clear I do not consent to any searches or seizures of my property.
That's nice, but you're not moving until I get another unit here.
That's fine. Understand.
And you do not have a pistol permit.
Not for open carry, no. I'm fishing and open carrying.
At this point, you're detained until I determine what's going on here. Do you understand that?
I understand.
All right. Do you have identification on you or not?
I do. It's in my pocket.
All right. Don't go for it.
I'm not.
Somebody called you in wearing the gun and suspicious.
Okay.
Obviously. And we're going to go ahead and conduct an investigation as soon as another unit gets here. Okay?
Understood. Are you with,
I'm with the city of Ormond.
Okay. Do you have a name and badge number?
Yes, I do. I'll give you my business card at the conclusion of this.
Okay. Can I go ahead and get your name and badge number? Would that be all right?
My badge number, I don't know what
14?
it is. 14.
Okay.
Sergeant Dogger.
Okay.
10 Alpha Pencil. We don't use those. I'll give you my computer ID.
Understood.
1012 is signal 0, and I'm standing by for another unit. Do you live in the area?
I'm not answering any questions.
What type of weapon is it?
I'm not answering any questions, sir. I'll give you my name since I'm being detained. My name is Jeffrey Marcus Gray.
I'm sorry, Jeffrey Marcus Gray?
Yes, sir. Born January 8th, 1970. Other than that, I'm not answering any questions.
That's your constitutional right.
Okay.
ID through the state of Florida?
Sir, I'm not answering any questions.
Well, that question is not subject to any criminal act.
Right.
That is just to identify.
I'm a resident of Florida.
Okay. No, you don't have to. You don't have to self-incriminate under the Fifth Amendment.
Right.
But there is information that you'll have to provide me that has nothing to do with that.
I'm just gonna, can I just adjust this camera strap? Because it's kind of pulling on my neck.
You don't take your hands off your head.
Okay. You do have your gun out of your holster?
Yes, I do, at my side.
Okay.
I'm not pointing it at you, but I have it at the low ready in case you were to do something offensively against me.
Understand, I do not consent to any searches or seizures of my property.
Okay, well, until we get this taken care of, I'm going to remove this from you, sir.
Do you have any other firearms or weapons on you that we need to be concerned about?
I have one that's in a concealed weapon.
One at?
It's in my right side and inside the waistband holster.
Okay. He's got one on
I do
his
not.
waistband there.
I do not consent to any searches or seizures on my property. They are locked and cocked. Be careful.
Do you have any other weapons that we need to be aware of?
I have 2 magazines in my left pocket. Other than that, there's no weapons.
Left pocket, cargo pocket.
Yes, sir.
Any knives or anything that's gonna stick me?
Regular pocket.
Okay. At this point, we're going to place you in handcuffs. You're a detained pursuant to investigation. You're not under arrest, but this is for your safety and ours. Do you understand that?
I do understand.
Your wallet is in your cargo pocket,
My wallet, yes, sir.
and you said you had identification in that?
It's in this pocket here.
We appreciate your cooperation.
Understood.
Where's your ID at in here?
It should be in that front slip.
This one?
No, up there where your fingers are, tip of your fingers are.
Right here?
Nope, right there where your thumb is, yes.
One dishonorably detained pursuant to investigation. Officer Evans, would you read him his constitutional rights before we proceed any further? He's already invoked, but I want him to be aware of what his constitutional rights are. And then he can make an informed decision. He probably already knows, but...
What's your name, sir?
He's got it right there, Jeffrey Marcus Gray.
Mr. Gray, I'm Officer Evans with the Ormond Beach Police Department. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used as evidence against you. You have the right to talk to an attorney. Have him or her with you now or at any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you. If at any time you wish to stop talking or have an attorney present, all questions will be stopped at your request. Do you understand these rights, sir?
I understand.
Thank you, sir. You care to tell me what's going on today while you're walking around with all these guns sticking out everywhere?
I'm fishing, and I'm open carry while fishing, which is perfectly legal in the state of Florida. And other than that, I'm not answering any other questions.
Okay.
If you guys check out Florida Statute 790.25.
What statute?
790.25,
What does it say?
subsection H.
What does it
While
say?
hunting, fishing, camping, or traveling or to or from such an event, it is legal to open carry in the state of Florida.
We'll confirm that, and I think you're right. And
I don't know that it's open carry, though. I know you can carry.
Yes.
I don't know that it's open carry, but
we're
you're correct.
going to review the statute, but along with that, you're also concealed carrying a firearm,
Correct.
which is not legal. Going to and
Did you see my permit in my wallet?
No, because it didn't go through your wallet.
we haven't gone through. I asked you if you had a pistol permit, and you said you were not going to answer. If you have a pistol permit, then it's perfectly legal.
Right, you were referring to the open carry there.
No, I asked you if you had a pistol permit in general.
I didn't know. I misunderstood your question.
Okay. Then that's fine. We're here to conduct an investigation. If you have a pistol permit and you're coming to and from fishing, we'll verify all that. And if everything is all right, we'll return your firearms to you and let you be on your way.
Where's your permit at?
It's in that wallet. Again, understand I'm not consenting to any searches or anything, so.
Where's your...
Behind the picture of my wife.
which one? This one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, but you are subject to produce the permit upon demand. And I asked you if you had one, and you wouldn't even answer on that. Is that not correct?
I said I do not have an open carry permit.
I asked you if you had a pistol permit. I didn't ask about open. Yeah, go ahead. That's probably the right statute if you would check it out. And you do understand that we have the right, as police officers, detaining you to relieve you of your firearms until we conclude the stop.
I disagree with that. But like I said,
For
I'm
our safety.
not answering that.
Okay, well, that's
Other than I disagree.
that's fine. I mean, it's America. You have the right to agree and disagree.
Right.
Got my business card and my ID number for you, sir.
Understood. Thank you.
If everything affirms out, as I said before, we'll go ahead and release you. If I might make a recommendation, I'm not asking you a question, I'm making a recommendation. Since you have a concealed weapons permit, in the future, again, I would say that you might want to, however many guns you carry is your business, not mine. But if no statutes were violated, I would say that common sense would dictate you might want to wear them all concealed. Not saying you have to, if that's how the statute bears out. I would say that common sense, so that you don't run into situations like this. I mean, I am a firm believer of the ownership of firearms, your First Amendment rights. Are the cuffs too tight on you?
No, they're fine. It's just my arm kind of cramped up.
Okay.
That's all. The cuffs are fine. They're not tight or anything.
Okay. I'm a firm believer of the First Amendment, and I would try always never to do anything to cut into your rights on that. At this point, we're just, as I said, we're detaining you. If everything checks out, you'll be on your way. I myself wear my firearm off duty, and we're required by policy to have a jacket or something over it. I would recommend the same for you, because then you don't make other people in the area nervous. You know, statutorily that may not be a prerequisite, but common sense. Just to save yourself having the police officers call to check you out every single time. I'll be back. Officer Evans, can I take those handcuffs off then, please?
Hey, Sergeant, if you would, you return my firearm?
We are about to.
Can you just put it in my car for me? I don't want to have it in my hand or anything.
We would like to do it that way, too.
Okay.
My business card, sir?
Okay.
As soon as you reclaim your property, and then we'll escort you over with your firearms to your vehicle.
Okay.
We appreciate your cooperation.
Yes, sir. Can I put that in my pocket?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Thank you.
People aren't used to people walking around with guns like that, like the Wild West. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna call too, just so you know.
Especially not at a fishing pier like this. Now, if it was out in the middle of the woods, that's one thing. You're talking about you're in a residential area.
Right.
It's not like you don't have any bears trying to steal your fish.
Who's got them secured?
It's not like you're gonna have to worry about bears coming trying to steal your fish or nothing. That's
Do you mind if do you have a business card? They are loaded. I mean, they have one in the chamber, so
We treat all weapons as if they're loaded.
Okay. Just right over here.
The lesson here is clear. Without video proof and a solid grasp of your rights, even honest citizens can be railroaded. Always record every stop, firmly ask, am I free to go, request badge numbers, and refuse unlawful searches. If you're wrong, document everything, file official complaints, and share your footage. Accountability begins when we assert our rights. And in the next story, watch as arrogant officers bark unlawful orders, demanding ID without cause, intimidating a citizen simply for recording. But this time, the tables turn. A well-informed individual calmly challenges each overreach, refusing to comply with tyranny. Stay tuned to see how knowledge and composure can topple even the most stubborn idiot tyrants.
How you doing?
May I ask what you're doing?
I'm just out in public taking photographs.
You're taking photographs?
Just out in public taking photos.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know if you were taking it for any reason. Do you have ID on you?
Am I being detained or anything?
No.
Okay, yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
Just taking pictures
I
out
just want to make sure who you are.
No, I have no ill will, no ill intent, or anything like that.
Okay. Do you have ID on you?
Look, I'm not going to answer any questions. I'm just taking pictures.
Okay, and that's fine.
All right.
Okay, but with everything that's going on today, with terrorism,
Yeah, I don't want to hear all that. I'm
I'm
in public. I'm on the sidewalk taking pictures. If I'm not being detained, I'm done talking to you.
Okay.
All right. Have a nice day.
You have ID on you, though.
If I'm not being detained, I'm not talking to you anymore.
Okay. I'm just asking you a question.
Right.
Do you have ID on you at all?
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay. Are you a citizen of the United States?
Am I being detained?
I'm asking you a question. Yes, you are being stopped. I'm asking you questions about why you're taking
Okay.
photographs.
I just want to know if I'm free to go. Am I free to go?
You're free to go.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
Have a good one.
Can I help you?
No, thank you.
What are you doing?
Just gathering content for a story.
What type of story?
I'm a journalist, just gathering content for a story.
Journalist with who?
Just myself.
Okay. What's your name? Let me see some ID.
I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity. I elect to remain silent.
Okay, I need to see some
Are you detaining me?
identification.
Are you detaining me?
I need to see some identification.
Well, I need to know if you're detaining me or not.
Sir, may I see some identification?
Are you detaining me?
I'm asking you for some credentials to see who you are.
Yeah, but I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm engaged.
Okay, you're videotaping me.
I know, and that's.
Okay.
Please don't touch my camera.
Okay, well, you're videotaping me. And by
Yes,
law,
ma'am.
you can't videotape me if I don't give you permission to.
No, ma'am, this is a public space. There's no
Okay,
expectation.
but why are you videotaping?
Yeah, call him over because it's my right to be able to videotape you. Got some troopers coming. I'm just trying to see if they're wearing their seatbelts. That's all. See what happens.
Taking pictures of the vehicles, it gets us concerned when people are taking pictures. Is everything going out okay? News reporter, Associated Press. When you're taking pictures of a government facility, you get people looking. That's why we're out. Who are you working for? What's your company?
I'd rather not say. At this point, I don't want to answer any more questions.
Do you have an idea?
I don't have any idea.
So you don't. The reason why, like I said, you're not in any trouble. We're
Right.
just asking questions because you're out here taking pictures of
Okay.
the facility. So you understand that's actually not normal
Right.
procedure for someone. So we need to make sure you're not in any medical need or anything else like that.
No, I'm not in
your
medical.
sanity.
No.
Because if you're not quite right, unfortunately, we have a lot of people doing ill will
I have no ill
out in the
will.
world. So that's why we're ultimately. Basically, what has to happen is we have to go into a field intelligence report. Why you, a man in what I'm going to estimate about your mid-40s, was standing outside a facility taking pictures of vehicles, which is fine for an independent press resource, which is fine.
Right.
That's not the issue. But ultimately, they're going to want to know why. In case, like tomorrow afternoon, a bunch of the cars are all burned up. Guess who we come looking for?
I'm not answering any more questions.
All right.
Y'all have a good one.
Why are you taking pictures of me?
I'm an investigative journalist gathering content for a story, that's all. About what public officials do on public property.
You got some identification on you?
I don't have any ID on me. Am I being detained?
I don't know. I'm wondering what, there's threats against police officers every day.
Like I just explained, I said I'm an investigative journalist.
Uh-huh.
I'm gathering information about what public officials do on public property for an investigative story that I'm working on.
Okay.
So I told
took
you.
a picture of me.
Told you who I
You're
am.
recording me now.
I am. I told you
Okay.
who I am.
Uh-huh.
What I'm doing.
Okay, good.
All right.
You're free to go.
What's your name and badge number?
You're free to go.
Can I get your name and badge number?
My name's Kurt Myrie, badge number 103.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
All
you're free to go.
All right. Thanks, sir. I'm standing here. This is where I'm getting my story.
I'm standing here. This is where, I'm getting paid by the hour to watch you. You're a threat to the public officials.
Based on
Stalking public officials. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know that you're a press person. I have proof of that. You're just some guy playing a assault on the police department.
That's not what I'm doing. Like I said,
That's what I think you're doing.
I'll tell you again. I'm an investigative journalist. Listen to what I'm telling
you. What I think you're doing.
Pay attention.
Okay?
I am an investigative journalist.
I understand the words
gathering
that are coming out of
information
your mouth. I don't
for a
understand
story
the
that I'm
intent.
working on.
He says he's an investigative journalist gathering stories about the police department.
Information about public officials, gathering information about public officials, which I'll do on public property.
Free to go. Okay.
All right.
He's recording you. No problem.
Yeah, I'm live streaming to Facebook too as well. Just so you know.
You
guys okay?
We're attacking the police every day, and you're here recording cars that are coming in and out, unmarked cars that are coming in and out. Pre-planning for an assault against the police.
Like you said, I'm not being detained.
You can play
though,
word
right?
game. I said you're not being detained.
Okay. So,
Right?
free to go?
I said you're free to go.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thanks. Y'all too. Have a nice one.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Can I help you?
No thanks. I'm just taking pictures.
Why?
Because it's my right to do so out in
I
public.
didn't ask you that. I asked you why.
I'm taking pictures. That's all.
Do you have ID? What is your name?
Am I being detained at this time or am I free to go?
I am conducting an official investigation.
Okay. Am I free to go or am I
No,
being
you are not
detained?
free to go.
So I'm being detained.
Nope, you're not free to go until I get some answers.
So
Or you can walk away.
So you're detaining.
If you're going to stand here and take pictures, I am going to detain you and find out who you are, ascertain that you're not a threat to this agency. If you're not, then you can go.
Engage in constitutionally protected activity, and that's all I need to tell you. All right, what's your name and badge number? I need your name and badge number before you leave, please. Are you being detained? Do I have the legal authority to detain you?
And your name again for the record, please.
I'm not giving my name.
And your purpose here?
Taking pictures in public.
Any particular reason?
Just taking pictures in public, sir.
Who?
Just taking pictures in public. Just gathering information about what public officials do on public property.
So you're not a threat to this agency?
I am not, no.
Or the general public?
No, sir.
Okay. You're not with any terrorist organization or criminal organization acquiring intelligence against law enforcement officials?
Is it illegal to take pictures out in public, sir?
That's a yes or no.
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay, well, thank you for your cooperation.
You guys got the memo about photographers' rights? Hey, how you doing? I'm all right. How much?
What are you doing?
Taking pictures.
Why?
Just taking pictures out in public, that's all.
Huh?
Just taking pictures out in public.
Just happens to be of all the police cars coming and going to the station?
Yep. Just taking pictures out in public. Just gathering information what public officials do on public property. That's all.
Gathering information about what public officials do on public property.
Yes, sir.
You have nothing better to do with your day.
It's none of your business what I do in my day. Now is it?
Sorry?
So it's none of your business what I do in my day. Now is it?
It is when you start doing stuff like this.
Yeah? What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Well, it could be construed as maybe gathering intel on a public or a governmental agency for purposes of an attack or something like that. I don't know.
That's right, you don't know.
You tell me.
I'm standing on a public sidewalk taking pictures. What about it?
Right. It's public sidewalk, exactly that. You need to keep walking. You can't block the sidewalk.
I'm not blocking the sidewalk. It's a public sidewalk. Are you telling me I can't stand on a public sidewalk? You got these guys standing on a public sidewalk, and just because I'm taking pictures, you're gonna tell me to move along? Is that what you're telling me? Are you trespassing me from a public sidewalk?
No, I'm not trespassing you from a public sidewalk.
So if you're on a public sidewalk, you have to be continuously in motion. Is there a statute that says that you have to be?
City ordinance says you can't block the sidewalk. Yeah.
I'm not blocking the sidewalk. You can see people can clearly move past. Look, I'm out in public taking photographs. And beyond that, it's none of your business what I'm doing.
Did you say it's none of our business?
Yeah.
So we can resolve this really quickly. Do you have any kind of ID or anything like that? We just want to make sure you're not out here trying to...
Okay, thank you. I'm not. I have no ill will, no ill intent. I'm just taking photographs. I'm working on a story, and beyond that, I'd rather not tell you anything else because...
Here's the thing. Do you just have some ID so that way I can let people
I don't have any ID, no.
Okay. So that way we can at least let them know who you are.
Okay. If I'm not being detained, you guys have a nice day.
Come here.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are. Right now, come here.
For what reason?
Come here.
I don't consent to, sir. I don't consent.
Making sure you don't have any weapons, sir. That's all.
So I'm being detained for what reason?
Blocking the sidewalk. He asked you for an ID.
What's your name and badge number?
Roman 14712.
Okay. So I'm being detained.
Yes.
Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me.
Just don't turn towards me. That's all.
You already patted me down. You see I don't have any weapons. I told you.
Do you have ID or anything like that?
I'm standing on a public sidewalk in public taking photographs, gathering information about what public officials do on public property. Specifically, I'm recording matters of public interest. Is this illegal or not?
Here's the thing.
Is what I'm doing illegal?
As he had explained, okay? It can be construed.
Is it illegal or not? Is standing in a public sidewalk illegal or not? If it's not, I'm going to be on my way.
If you're going to continue to be out here, at least we can let them know, hey, this is who we talked to, this is his name,
right.
He's out here, here's what he's doing. So if we keep getting calls about someone out here, we can already say, hey.
Okay, go ahead and tell them that I'm out here, I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
I just need your name. That's all I'm asking for.
About that?
I just need your name and your date
it's none of your business what my name is. I'm not doing anything illegal.
Okay.
If I don't give you my name, what's going to happen? I'm not refusing.
Here's the thing. Just make it easy for all of us. We'll get your name. We're going to make sure you're not someone that's out here trying to kill us. And
I'm not. I'm telling you that.
What you're doing.
Is it illegal to take pictures of you? Is it illegal? No, it's not. Okay, then let me be free to go.
Getting calls to come out here. This is how we resolve these issues. If you're going to be out here and you're going to continue to do this, we can already say, hey, listen, is it so and so? Is this what he's wearing? Yes, this is who we already talked to.
Okay.
We have his name. He's okay. But until we can clear and say, hey, that you're not someone out here trying to hurt us.
Do you have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I'm trying to hurt you? I'm not trying to hurt you guys.
I don't know who you are. So
I'm
until
working.
I know who you are and know that you're not someone that's got a long history of shooting at cops or shooting at people and carrying guns, we don't know who you are.
Look, I'm standing on a public sidewalk just like everybody else out here is, but I'm just taking photographs of you guys because I'm working on a story. I'm a journalist. I'm working on a story, and beyond that, I don't feel like I need to give you any identification. But I mean, I'm not refusing. You've already said I'm being detained for nothing illegal.
I'm just asking you for your name. Let's hurry up and get this taken care of. I just need your name. Or
am I free to go?
You have to ask him.
Am I free to go? If I'm free to go, I'm gonna disengage this. I don't want to be arrested. I'm not doing anything illegal.
What journalist were you a journalist for?
See, that's the thing. It's an investigative story. I don't want to tip my hand who I work for or who I am.
But see, you have to understand that this is suspicious to us. If you don't,
it's suspicious to you guys, but it's,
I'm not going to go run and say, hey, you know, so and so from so and so's out here, and he is, you know, doing this and that. You know, we have to make sure that we and other people out here are safe too.
I understand it. So let everybody know that I'm just taking pictures out in public.
Okay.
And I have no ill will.
So I can let them know that you're out here, so that we don't have to keep coming out here for this constant problem.
Well, just if I'm not, he's already said I'm not doing anything illegal. You guys say it's suspicious activity, but what I'm doing is just.
When you say a journalist,
it's constitutionally protected activity. It's First Amendment.
When you say a journalist, are you for a newspaper, a news agency?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You said yes to both. Are you a journalist for like a newspaper or a news agency?
A news agency.
Okay. Is it local or federal?
It's out of Miami.
Out of Miami.
Yes.
Okay.
And they told you to come up here and do a story on the Orlando Police Department.
It's out of Miami.
You understand that? Here's the thing.
I understand that what I'm doing is constitutionally protected activity.
Okay, but there's also things called loitering, prowling, things of that nature that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're trying to figure out if you're here to either harm us or other people. If you're out here to do something that's constitutionally, sorry, I'm losing my voice.
That's all right.
Okay, if you're out here doing something that's constitutionally protected, okay, that's fine. And I, along with everyone else here, have no desire to interfere with that.
Okay.
But until we actually can say, yes, that this is someone that's out here doing something constitutionally protected, that's why. I'm just asking for your name to make sure that you're not someone that has a history of hurting people.
Okay, well, let's cut to the chase. If I don't give you my name, what will happen?
We will continue from that point there.
Will you arrest me if I don't give you my name?
I'm not going to answer any of those questions right now. I'm just asking you for your name.
Right.
You have to understand what you're doing is considered suspicious. Taking pictures of law enforcement officers, the facility that we work at, being in the time and place where we are, okay?
Mm-hmm. What do you mean by that?
Normal people don't do things like that. If you're doing a story,
I'm a journalist, I'm not a normal person.
Okay, I understand that, but that's how we confirm that who you are, and then we let people know, hey, if this person calls or someone's calling telling us this and that, hey, what's this person? Hey, I already checked out with him, and so he's working on a story.
Okay.
It's okay. We don't have to come back out.
Am I still being detained, or am I free to go?
He's talking to you.
I don't care. I want to be. If I'm free to go, I'm going to walk away.
He's talking to you.
I didn't ask you if he was talking to me. I know he's talking to me. I want to know if I'm free to go.
Have a conversation with him. Who's talking to him?
I don't want to talk to him. I want to be free to go. I like to remain silent at this point. I'll tell you my name if you guys are going to arrest me. If you're not going to arrest me, I'm walking away.
Are you supposed to identify yourself through your media credentials when you identify yourself as a journalist?
No.
No?
No.
It's one thing to take pictures of us and videotape us when we're out doing our job on the street, talking to people and making contact with people. It's a totally different.
Let me ask you guys this.
Our agency, and you're trying to gather what looks like you're trying to gather intel on stuff.
Yeah, I'm gathering information about what you guys are doing.
Okay.
On public property.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
That's not gathering any.
Are you guys required to wear seatbelts?
Are we what?
Required to wear seatbelts.
We have a policy that says we are.
Here's the takeaway. When officers issue orders without legal basis, you must respectfully assert your rights. Ask, am I being detained? Record every encounter and refuse unlawful commands. Note badge numbers, document violations, and share your footage. Staying informed and composed is how ordinary citizens hold power accountable. And in the next story, we'll see an intriguing situation unfold as a rookie female officer thought she could violate free speech and block access to public records until one citizen stood firm against her unlawful demands. Watch her bark orders to drop F-bombs and restrict speech in a public lobby, only to be schooled on First and Fourth Amendment rights. Stay tuned to see how standing firm can force even the most clueless cop to back down.
Oh, no, they need any help today, officer. Need any help today, officer? Appreciate it, though. What's your name, Officer Crow?
Officer Crow.
Crow, okay.
Crow, like bird. Can I help you, sir?
Need any help today? Appreciate it,
Back
though.
here filming. That's a little odd thing to be doing.
It's not really odd.
Well,
it's
you're
just,
walking up to car windows and filming in the cars, the squad cars. Is there a reason why you're doing this?
Yeah, I'm documenting today. Gathering content for a story. What's your name? What's your badge number, officer?
180, right there.
180? And yours, officer?
I'm Officer Raleigh. Badge number is 189.
189. And you, sir?
190.
190. Officer?
Sergeant.
Sergeant. I don't want to mispronounce your name.
Acamando.
Acamando. Appreciate it. Like I said, yeah, I'm just gathering content, disseminate the information to the public. I'm an independent journalist. That's it. So.
All right, we can do it somewhere else out of our lot. Okay. This is a secure parking lot.
Is
You
it?
have to leave it. Yeah, it says that right outside. It says police personnel.
I didn't
only.
see any.
So you're gonna have to exit.
I didn't see any signs, Sergeant.
Well, you can go outside that gate and look.
This one right here or this one? Because I came in this way.
You go either way you want. This is a secure lot.
So I can't be back here.
No, sir, you cannot.
Well, I mean, respectfully, Sergeant, if it doesn't say that I can't be back here, then I'm gonna continue what I'm doing.
Well, I'm gonna.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, is there a lieutenant I can speak with?
A lieutenant?
Yeah.
Let me see. I get you. Would a sergeant work?
Nah, you know what? Maybe another sergeant other than the young man that I just had an encounter with in the parking lot. So I can't really remember his last name. It was kind of difficult to pronounce.
Okay.
So, I mean, a sergeant could work as long as it's not that one.
Okay, let me see who I can have back there. Okay?
Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Your name, sir?
James.
James?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so we just want to see. Said it was a secure lot. I didn't see any signs. Even on the other side, it wasn't a sign at all, so we'll see. Just want to be able to ask because I didn't see any signs, so me coming in that other way that I came in, and what I know for sure wasn't a sign there. So the way that he was directing me towards the other part of it, I wasn't for sure. So he closed the gate on me. So we're just gonna have a dialogue. And that's beautiful that she said the deputy chief's coming down. So we're gonna have a dialogue with him for sure, just to see if that area is in fact restricted, because there's from the point of entry where I came in at, there was no signs, and where they escorted me out, there was no signs as well, and he said it was, so the sergeant lied. But of course he locked the gate, so we'll see. Deputy Chief?
Deputy Chief, how are you?
How are you?
Good, what's going on?
The situation is okay. I had an encounter with about just four of you guys as officers out here in the lot here.
I am aware.
Oh, okay. Well, all I was doing was just, like I conveyed to those young men, that I was documenting. I'm an independent journalist, and I was gathering content for a story. That's all I was doing. Nothing nefarious, don't have any ill intent. The sergeant that came out, I forgot his name, don't know how to pronounce it, but I told him, there you go. I told him where I made point of entry at you guys' back lot. I didn't see any restricted signs. He told me that there was one right behind me. So we started to proceed that way so I can make sure, because if it is a sign they're restricting access, then I don't want to be in an area that's restricted. So when I got there, it wasn't a sign, and he closed the gate. And I was conveying to him that if it wasn't a restricted area by statute and laws, then I have a right to be there to do it because it's public property. But he closed the gate on me, and I wanted to come in and be able to have a dialogue with you and put you on notice of what actually occurred. So,
well, luckily too, they all have body-worn cameras, so
for sure,
as much as you're recording, they are recording as well.
That's great.
I'll be able to review the materials, and if anything occurred that was incorrect, I'll correct it.
Okay, for sure.
I mean, I know one of your big purposes is you want to show these kind of things, right? You want the freedom of information.
That's absolutely correct.
Shared with the community and the public. So
That's
I
for
get
sure.
it.
That's all I'm here to do today. Like I said, I don't have any type of ill intent. I even conveyed that to those fine young officers, and they obviously wasn't interested. So I checked on this gate here. Like I say, this one past here right here, it has no signs. The one back there, I didn't see a sign in terms of restriction. Now, I do see a sign on where I came in saying police and employees vehicles only. So I do see that. but there's no other signs at this point where he told me to exit. And he closed the gate on me. So I just wanted to be able to put you, what's your name, Chief?
Deputy Brandt.
Deputy Chief Brandt. And your badge number?
163.
163. I just wanted to be able to put you on notice. Obviously, they have already conveyed it to you. But I'm, like I said, if I'm able to go back out there and document and gather my content unmolested, that'd be great, and we'd be good to go.
Well, you're able to go anywhere where the public can go, and you know that, right?
That's absolutely correct. That's why I would think so. But my rights were just sort of kind of infringed on, for lack of a better term, by the sergeant.
Well, the only concern that I have is obviously it's a moving parking lot with squad vehicles and other employee vehicles going around.
Okay.
I don't want you getting hit, and I don't want you impeding traffic when they're doing their thing.
Oh, you know what? I've been
that's all I'm worried about.
I've been around a long time, Deputy Chief. You can rest assured, if I see any cars coming through, especially in the parking lot, it'd be 3 to 5 miles per hour. I'll make sure to get out their way.
Just be safe.
For sure, I will, Deputy
Alrighty.
Chief. Definitely will.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.
Have a good one.
Man, you too.
Bye-bye.
Yep. So that's the man right there. Hey, everybody give it up for Deputy Chief Brandt. That's the man right there, man. Fine patriot, man. Thanks for honoring your oath, Chief. Like I said, if any cars get too out, crazy, I'll make sure I get out of the officer's way. We're not here. Yeah, we get out of all of that guys' way. So yeah, appreciate that, Deputy.
I'm here to make sure you got exactly what you need.
I appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
All righty. Have a great day.
You too. I'm gonna get a couple more shots and I'm out of here.
All right, sir.
Yep.
Have a great day.
You too. So yeah, that Deputy Chief. FOIA clerk. Hello. Ma'am, do you guys have any FOIA requests?
Do we have any?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, can I have one?
Oh, you mean you want the form to make a request?
Absolutely.
All right.
That's okay.
For a minute, you were asking what kind of request we had.
Oh.
Do I have requests?
Man, those cupcakes look delicious. Oh my God. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
What's your name one more time? Liz. Now this FOIA request. So would it take care of the entire building, or do I need to get one from you guys as well?
So that FOIA, did we give that to you?
The young lady down here.
Okay, yeah. So that will do for any police interactions. So any reports or anything here.
Okay.
But then also if you specify exactly what you're looking for, if it has to do with community development, stuff like that. So you can put that all on there, and then we'll get all the information for you.
Okay. Then do I turn it into you or back to her?
You can turn it into us, and we'll give it to her. So because she's not here every day. So,
Oh, okay.
you could also do it online too if you didn't want to come back.
No, I'll definitely come back. It's okay. That's okay. Appreciate it, Liz. Thanks a lot.
You too, James. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
All righty.
The lesson no public lobby is off limits, and no officer can lawfully silence your speech or hide records. Always record your interactions, politely assert, "Am I being detained?" and demand badge numbers. Know that you may remain anonymous when filing public records requests. Document every violation, file formal complaints, and share your footage. Knowledge of your rights is the best defense against tyrant cops.